center fielder, Jonathan Gaza.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The wind of the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
He makes the grab, and there's one down. And here is C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Daza around second, headed for third. Daza coming home. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at second here, one gone. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missed. The pitch. And a strike. Got him swinging. Tyler Stevenson digging in for the Rockies. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Cron on at second with two down. And that one gets down, fair ball. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Hayes makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here's a speed threat, Bobby Witt Jr. And he deals.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bounced up the middle. Fires over to Cron. And Witt is out. And now it's Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty delivers. Liner, base hit.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Will Smith in the box with one away as he takes ball one. There's the strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back. It's out of here. An absolute blast to left. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And foul ball. Chris Salvi had Tommy John surgery. It seems like more and more position players are having Tommy John surgery. Remember, Corey Seager had it, Didi Gregorius. Travis d'Arnaud, just to name a few.
Yeah, he bounced back pretty well from it. He became the comeback player of the year in 2020. The second Royals player to win that award. The other one was Mike Moustakas, his former teammate back in 2017.
That misses. The count now 2-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. JD Martinez stands in. In there for strike one. Now 1-1. Perez leads off first with one away. To short, could be two. Glove flip to second, on to Cron. It's a double play. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the second. Here's the left fielder, Chris Bryant. Bryant back to work. And delivers outside.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball two.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Tosses to first. One up, one down. At the plate, Vaughn Grissom. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Kicks and fires.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering in the dirt. 3-2 now. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
1-0.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Jonathan Daza steps to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Urias on the move. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that is back here at the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Ramon Urias. The right-hander back to work. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, Ramon Urias, spectacular defender, won a Gold Glove in 2022 and became the first Orioles third baseman to win a Gold Glove since, you know who, Boo?
Manny Machado.
That's right, in 2015.
Wisdom makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's Luis Urias. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Urias, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that one missing low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get it.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. In to score from first. It's 3-2.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Bunting for a hit. Trejo. Oops, he came home with it. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. First and third, one down. Ground ball left side. And he'll be safe at first. One down. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. In the air, right side. Wisdom drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That to right. Wisdom puts the squeeze on that one. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Here's Chuck Nasty. Ryan back to work. Urias handles over to first, and one away in the top of the third. And here's the first baseman, C.J. Cron. Perez settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
McMahon, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next one in the dirt. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Smith has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. There's a swing and a drive. Daza raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Martinez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Both you and I know how much attention to detail that JD Martinez pays. Kind of makes me think of Albert Pujols, who has been called the machine at times during his career. I venture to say you could put JD Martinez in that same category, at least the way he approaches his craft.
And a pitch. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Didn't quite have enough. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, Boog and Altuve, a 3-time AL batting champ and the first second baseman to win multiple batting titles since Hall of Fame second baseman Rod Carew won.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Welcome back. Start of the fourth. Now the Rockies catcher, Tyler Stevenson. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Stevenson aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Chris Bryant now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Urias tossed to second. On to Perez, double play. So digging in, Vaughn Grissom. Single to right in his first trip. Ball 1, no strikes. And fouled off. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Witt coming on. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Bottom 4, stepping in, Luis Urias.
The third baseman,
The wind and the pitch. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Tosses to first, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Late swing, fouled off. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Slice down the right side. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Daza has it sized up and puts the squeeze on that, and that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Alan Trejo. The wind to kick the pitch. There's the strike.
All these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Witt makes the grab, 1 away. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Mateo has a beat on it. Snags it for the second out. C.J. Cron, the next to hit. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Swings through that one. 0-1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. And he takes a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Good eye right there.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And into the box for Baltimore, Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royal, and it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th. So man aboard, Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Kicks and deals. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Makes the catch. 1 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Next one misses. Ball 1. Good eye right there.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Salvador Perez. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And that's through there for a strike. Witt on third. Smith over at first with 1 away. Ground ball could be 2. McMahon over to second, and that's 2. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And the pitch. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Snags the liner back to the mound. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyler Stevenson. And that's in there for strike 1. And a strike in there.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Urias right there to make the grab. And there are 2 down. And now here is Patrick Wisdom.
Your attention, please.
Wisdom, 31 years old, usually a third baseman, but today starting in right. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he's going to get a totally different angle in the way that he sees the game in this one, going from third base all the way out to right field. Sure hope he doesn't try to overthrow. You can hurt your arm out there if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the DH, J.D. Martinez. That one out to right. And it falls. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. Man at first. And now Ramon Urias. Started after it. Appeal to first. And he went around according to Darryl Parker. Next offering is downstairs. Swung on, belted, back there. It bangs off the wall.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there.
Base hit and a run comes in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Kim at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Pitch misses. 1-1. Urias at third. Urias at first with no outs. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that one hops the wall. Urias around third. The relay. The tag out. But on the play, 2 runs cross the plate. Jorge Mateo now. That one the other way. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Pulls into third safely with a triple. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Bobby Witt Jr. Pitching change here. Gavin Hollowell.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Out to short. See! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 1-0. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Way inside, gets out of the way. 1 out and a runner at second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Oh, he botches it. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And it's an 8-run lead. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off. Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 255 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Now a fly ball to right center. And they get Perez for the out. 2 down.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
On a line out towards center. And a base hit right there. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bryant moves under it. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. So in now for Colorado, Kris Bryant. And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone! Kris Bryant bops one out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 10-3. Now here is Vaughn Grissom. Here's the 0-1. Foul ball. Urias, jump throw. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Alan Trejo digging in for the Rockies.
Alan Trejo.
Witt hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Next for Colorado, Jonathan Daza. Swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Kim collects on to first, and the inning is over. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Luis Urias. The pitch. Strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Next pitch is popped up. Cron has it sized up. And there's 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. And that one is lifted in the air. Wisdom getting an angle on it. And a couple of quick outs. Jorge Mateo now at the plate. In the air, left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The relay throw. And his third hit of the game is a triple.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Meanwhile, this is trouble as that's going to be extra bases. In comes the runner from third. It's now 11-3. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for it.
And that should be extra bases. The run scores from third. It's 12-3. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Comes through with the RBI. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Right-handed reliever. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, he throws it away.
No, he's in there.